Hey YouTube, this is a little something about me. I was born with spina bifida when I was a child, and if you don't know what that is, you need to go Google it, what spina bifida is. Spina bifida. That's what I was born with, spina bifida. At just the young age of 3 months old, they put me in surgery and they fixed it. What it was this photo. That lump right there on my back, right there, that lump is what my spina bifida was. It had my spinal cord wrapped up in there. What they had to do was cut open that bump and put my spinal cord back where it needed to be. It was not my whole entire spinal cord, it was just a little chunk of it right there. And what it was doing was sticking out. My backbone hadn't fully developed, and that was because my mom lacked folic acid and she didn't know, so it was not her fault. I don't blame her, but she did not take enough folic acid, and what that caused was that bump in my back, and it caused my spine to not close, and it actually opened up and let some of my spinal cord hang out, and it had a bunch of fluids in there and stuff. And you can see right there they had to poke needles in my foot to kind of keep me asleep after I was born because it was too much pain for me. But after a couple days, they let me go home, and I could not get my back touched. You could not touch my back, you couldn't hold me. I mean, my mom said every time I would cry, the bump on my back would kind of like get bigger and bigger, and it scared her a lot because I was her first kid. And she actually had the choice to get tested to find out if I had any disabilities or anything wrong with me, but she chose not to, and she figured, you know, she'll accept what God gives her. And she did. She accepted me for who I was. And yeah, doctors, they always, you know, said that I would have problems going to the bathroom, or I would have problems walking, I would have mental issues, and I wouldn't grow up and be normal. I'd have to wear diapers and be in a wheelchair and couldn't possibly move my legs. And look at me now. I'm perfect. I'm fine. I'm walking, I'm barrel racing on my horse. You know, I want to do gymnastics, and I can fully move, and I do have some problems still. I mean, I have anxiety, really bad. I have really bad anxiety, and I also get really bad hip pain. My hips are really bad. Every time I walk, my right hip pops. Like, you can seriously put your hand on my hip and you can feel it kind of like rotate in and out of place, and it really hurts for me. But usually I control that with Tylenol. I control it with a lot of Tylenol, and you know, that pain stays pretty controlled. But I'm really badly pigeon-toed. I don't hold my feet straight. My feet are kind of like curved in, so I don't walk normally. I walk like this instead of walking like straight. So I walk with my feet curved in, and you know, it's not like completely curved in. It's like, you know, they're kind of like curved in a little, but my left foot, it kind of curves in more than my right foot, especially when I wear flip-flops. Like, I walk on the side of my foot, like literally, like, see, there's my little foot, and I walk right on the side of it right there. So I'm really badly pigeon-toed in this foot. And yeah, running, if I run for a long period of time, my back, it starts to like get really weak. I get super bad muscle weakness in my back, and then actually when I was younger I used to pass out, and I had really bad problems with that. Like, one time I was getting a splinter out of my pinky, and I saw the needle and I passed out about that, and you know, got the weakness in my back, and then I instantly fell to the floor. And then another time was me and my cousin, we were just sitting there like doing our makeup, and I started screaming that I didn't feel good, and I just passed out and blacked out for like a couple minutes. And you know, she's splashing me with water, you know, trying to get me to wake up, yelling at me, and you know, it was pretty bad. So, you know, those are the only problems I've really ever had. And I was diagnosed with the 3rd stage. There are 4 stages. The first stage is when you show very little signs. You show like barely any signs. The second stage, you start to show signs. You show maybe, you know, mental problems, maybe, you know, you're a little slow at things. And then the third one, that's when it starts kicking in, that you start having little foot problems, and then you start having bathroom problems and stuff like that. But I don't have bathroom problems. I'm okay there, just saying. And then the 4th stage is when you have it really bad and you cannot walk at all, you can barely talk, you cannot support your own head, you know, you just have all those problems. So I was diagnosed with 3rd stage. They thought I would not be able to walk. They thought I would be wheelchair bound and would have to have help going to the bathroom, and look at me now, I'm perfect. And so yeah, I'm a free-willing person, and you know, I'm like so freaking grateful for that. I mean, it's amazing that I'm not like I am. Like, I got surgery, and my mom, she says that she still has not paid for it yet, and they have never ever charged her for surgery at all. Never. They like never came after her. They never told her she had to pay or anything. So my surgery was practically free, and I'm like so grateful for it. It's amazing. And I feel sorry for all the other kids that I see out there who are in wheelchairs and can't walk. I feel sorry for them because they're not living their life like a normal person would. But what makes them not normal is that they are in a wheelchair. It makes them beautiful for who they are. It makes them who they are. They were meant to be in a wheelchair. It makes their life a lot better for them. I mean, because maybe if that person weren't in a wheelchair, they would have gotten in a bad car wreck in their life or something. I don't know. I'm confusing myself right now, so, you know, it's just life. That's how life is. And it makes me want to cry when I see people in wheelchairs, because I instantly think that could have been me. I would be the girl who would be in the wheelchair and could not ride her horse and could not go outside and run around, and just, it hurts a lot. So that's me. I was born with spina bifida in my story. So that's me, little baby Sam with her spina bifida. Right, bye guys. Be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe. Bye.